Yo, listen. This is how you can make 80% on your trades all the time for the most part. Ain't a guarantee past performance to not predict future results. Can we say disclaimer? But listen, if you do what I'm about to tell you, you can make good money. So if you don't know, this is sway markets and sway charts. Lit, right? It's lit. If you want to join the broker, join my affiliate link below this video. And for doing so, make sure you shoot an email to your boy and I'll give you, some free stuff. As a matter of fact, I ain't want to say this, but whatever I come out with for sway charts, as long as you're under my affiliate link, you will probably get it for free. Chances are. All right. So when I'm able to do so. But listen, this right here is how. We keep it simple. Now, if you're not familiar with sway charts, I can go over a little bit of stuff, but I ain't going to do too much in this video because y'all want to know how you can make 80% on your money. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll talk later. All right? This is how you could do it. Easy. Stick to your rules. Stick to your plan. Support and resistance. Matter of fact, I'm on the 1 hour. So let's draw support and resistance zones. All right? So you always go to the 1 hour or the 4 hour first or the daily, depending on what you want to do. You go there and you mark up your zones. All right? Simple as that. We got a zone. Let me hit y'all with this here. We got a zone here. All right? We got a touch here. We got a touch here. That's why I put this here. Right? And when you mark it up on a higher time frame, the chances of it hitting it again and bouncing it are very likely. All right, so that's why you put it on your higher time frame first. Let me delete a couple of these here. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to find another zone above that, right, which is resistance. So boom. I'm going to find it right here. All right, now I could go all the way to the top, which I probably will. I'm going to do another one up here. Now, it's completely up to you if you want to do all of these, all of these zones. Trying to move. Okay, there we go. If you want to do all of these zones, completely up to you. But I will tell you, it's worth it to have it marked up. It don't matter how ugly the chart look. Oh, let me delete this one. It don't matter how ugly the chart look. As long as you make profit, that's the only thing that matters. You feel me? So I'll mark up these major zones. All right. Move that up just a little bit. And I could tell you why I mark each one. Any place that we touched here and dropped, that's a zone. Touched here, drop, that's a zone. Touched here, drop, zone. All right, all these. And I even got smaller ones here that I can mark up. And usually for the smaller ones, I might hit y'all with a cool little horizontal line. Y'all know how I do. I might hit you with one of these cool little, all right, hit you with that. Might decide to change the color to like orange or something. Thicken it up. Hit y'all with that there. Boom. All right. So, because I don't need the other one. All right. So that's what it originally looked like. Well, I ain't need this one either. This is what it looked like. All right. So this is on the H1. Then I come down here to the N15. Now, usually on FOREX, I'm trading, on the N15 for the most part. On binary, I trade on the M1. I could do either one, honestly. I could actually trade on a smaller time frame as well. But from here, now I'm going to determine where I want to enter at, right? And honestly, you could do M5 or whatever, whichever one works best for you. But I'm waiting on the market to boom, what? Come on down back here, and this is first entry, all right? Why? Because we bounced here before, and we bounced here previously back there. So, bounced here, we're looking to go up. All right. And that's what we're doing. So in order for you to win 80% of your trades, you got to do what? You got to be patient. All right. What happens a lot of times is people will get in these markets and they will not be patient. They will just get in just because they think it's about to go a certain way and they don't wait for it to hit the zones. If you wait till it hits certain zones, your chances of winning the trade go up a whole lot. We all know trading is 50-50. But if you do it correctly, you could be way higher than 50%. All right? Way higher. You're going to have some weeks where you just can't miss. You're having winning weeks and winning months. And then sometimes you can't stop losing. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with it. So now what I'm looking at next, I got this stochastic oscillator. All right? You can use the RSI, whatever you like to use, but just something that shows overbought and oversold levels. Okay? That's really all you need. Throw a 200 moving average on there just to show, where the trend is at, stuff like that. Now, if you want to add stuff like fractals and all that, that's cool, but you do need other things that can like have multiple confirmations. So usually my zones is a confirmation, stochastic is another confirmation, and that's pretty much all I need, when I'm trading Forex, right, on here. Like it could be the RSI, it could be any of those things. I've used all of them before, and they all work, you know what I'm saying? So market comes down here, the stochastic is already low. All right, and we know when that stochastic is low, we're looking to go up. So if we come here, that's going to form a W. All right, so let me get my boom. If this comes here, it's going to form what we call a W. Boom. This is going to go up. All right, and that's what it'll look like. If it doesn't drop all the way down here, which I'll show you, if it comes down a little bit and then it goes up and then it comes down, it can go either way, all right? And so that's what we're looking for. But this is why I only trade high probabilities. High probability meaning the stochastic has to be low or it has to be high. If it's not, most of the time I won't take the trade. But if I actually just want to take the trade, I'm going to take it based off support and resistance. You know what I'm saying? So if the stochastic is not low and I see that it could potentially bounce based off the pattern that it's given me before, if it bounce here, boom. Because let me show you basic market structure so you'll know what it look like. All right, let me get this, boom. Market does this, goes up, comes down. Goes higher, goes down. Goes higher than that, goes down. All right, and that it just continues that pattern. That's the uptrend. Downtrend goes this. All right. Boom, boom. So we know that, right? For the most part. This is what the trend looks like on the uptrend, and this is what it looks like when it's going down. So the only thing you got to do on the uptrend is do what? Catch the pullback. This the entry on your uptrends right here. And if you only do this kind of stuff each time, you'll be highly, highly profitable. And you want me to tell you how I know? Because I do it. Stop playing with me. Listen, I'm telling you, the only reason why most people lose in these markets because they constantly switching up. Stop switching it up. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the basics. Be Tim Duncan of the Forex industry. You know what I'm talking about? Stick to the basics, and you will win a whole lot. Basic support and resistance. Get you 1 or 2 indicators that you need. If you got, scanners or whatever, use all that stuff, just to find entries. But use the basics because I'm telling you, the market only goes 1 or 2 ways. It goes up or down. Now, it does channel sideways, but it's still only going up and down. All right? Now, when you got a sideways market, easiest way to get that, boom. You draw you a nice little box. Wait for the market to come on out. Boom. Came back through. You wait again. And then they break out. Wait on the breakout. Or if you don't want to trade sideways market, don't trade it. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you perfect market structure look like here. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. And then it started doing what? It started breaking structure. Now, what does the breaking structure look like? A breaker structure is when the market is coming on down. And instead of this part right here going lower than this previous low, it decides not to come that low and go higher. And then this high goes higher than this previous one. All right. And then we go here. And then we come up. And then we go here. And it just continues to do that until it switches directions. All right. So the best way for you to be 80% profitable on your trades is to trade high probability setups. All right. If you trade them the same way every single day, your trading will go up. The way you trade everything. Now, like I said, it's easier said than done for most because a lot of times when people losing, they want to switch up their strategy. They want to watch a couple more YouTube videos. They want to say, oh, well, they did it this way. Let me try this. Let me try this. And it's cool at first when you first starting because you're trying to just find your way. You're trying to get your strategy. But if you're somebody who's been trading for a little while, a few months, couple months, or whatever the case is, you got to start switching your strategies up. Stick to the same thing every single day. It's going to work out for you, especially if you're just doing basic support and resistance, basic, price action. You getting them moves. You see the market and drop. it got to pull back. You see the market that went up, it got to pull back. You know what I'm saying? So wait on the pullback, catch it early. You see how this the stochastic is high. You can line that directly. Oh, I love to do this. Boom. Look at this stochastic and look at this drop. All right. Now let's get this tool out. I need y'all to see a little something. All right. Oh, snap. We don't want all that though. Hold on. Let me get my brush out. So I need y'all to see something. All right. Now, this is what I want y'all to see. Look at this over here. Look at this down here. All right. Look at the stochastic right here. And then look at this drop. It lines up perfectly, right? That's a high probability setup. Now, from here, you need to determine, like I said before, you need to determine whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. You need to determine the zones. And I already had this mid zone marked up on the H1. As you can see, this zone at the top. All right. So I'm just saying, when this stuff happens, if you find points that touched in the same area, like this one came down, just about touched there, you got a couple to pass through. This whole area right here touched in that exact same area for rejection. And look how many times it rejected. A bunch. So we know this is a high probability zone that it's going to do what? Bounce again. It's going to bounce again. All right. And so from there, we know. We get up here again, I'm selling. Especially if this is the stochastic is high as well. Oh, it's go time. I'm selling right here. Boop. And like I said, with Forex, you got multiple entries, you can get it in. First one you got in too early, you might place a little bigger one at the top and you hold. That's the best part about trading. This is already a downtrend. Why? Because of this 200 moving average, 200 EMA moving average that you see right here. Draw that out for you. That's the 200, right? The candles are below it, so it's a downtrend. So we already know the setup is there. It's high probability. We bounced here, came up here, rejected at this zone, so we know we can sell off. All right. Now I know a lot of time people say, "Oh, well, it's easier said than done in hindsight." Like it already happened. No, I literally do this every day. Ask my students on that when we trade live. This is what I do every day. Stochastic, support and resistance. That's it. That's all you gotta do. All the other stuff work too. Whatever works for you. Whether you use an NBA strategy, whether you're using the 200, stick to what's working for you and do that every single day. Eventually, like I said, your probability will go way up because you only taking high probability setups, right? Now, when you see the market going sideways like this, then you can stay out the market. And we know the market is giving me exactly what I want every single time for the most part when it comes to this stochastic. For the most part, every time, it's going to give me what I want. Now, it depends on if I want to counter trend trade, which is go against the trend, or I want to go with the trend. I go against the trend a lot. You know what I'm saying? But newbies, I don't recommend it. But you could do it too if you know how to do it. Right? If the stochastic is low and we on the downtrend, then I know the pullback ain't gonna last too long. So I know this quick scalps. For the most part, I scalp anyway. But for instance, like right here. Look at the stochastic. Can I draw right here? Yep. Okay, look at the stochastic right there. It was low and go straight up here. Boom. Straight up. You can see it. The market went up. But it didn't last long. Why? Because this was just a pullback of the downtrend. Yeah, I remember what I told you. Market pulls back and goes back down. That's exactly what happened. So I know this hold, I'm going to be able to buy, but I ain't going to hold too long. So I might hold a candle and a half, 2 candles at a bigger lot size, and I'm good. All right? And that's what you got to do. Now, again, if it give you that play on the downtrend, if it give you this here and you go straight up, you see it. This is what we do every day, nonstop. All right? So, gave us the play. The stochastic was high right here or right in here. As you can see, boom, stochastic high at its peak. And we got the drop. Simple as that. And that was a nice drop too. Real nice. You know what I'm saying? Real nice drop. And so trading high probability setups only will get you to that 80%. And I mean 80% weekly for the most part. Now, like I said, trading, sometimes you can't, you just can't help what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of it. But for the most part, You could be very, very, very profitable with just doing exactly what I told you. Go to the higher time frame, mark your chart up, go to the lower time frame, take your entries, but only take high probability setups at the zones. That's key. You want to take your entries at the zones or as closest to it. The moment you get that bounce, go ahead and take it. All right? Because you can't be mad at yourself if it gave you the setup and it didn't work out because it gave you the setup. So you did what you're supposed to do. Now you can only be mad at yourself when you take setups when you take trades outside of your setup. That's when you can be mad at yourself. But if the market gives you everything, if the stochastic is high, if we on the downtrend and we hitting the zone, I mean, that's a go. But if it don't give you that play, then you can't be mad because, that was your setup. You saw it, you took it, you executed. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you could be 80% accurate on your trades each week, right? And just go in, you know what I'm saying? And cut your losses quick, you know what I'm saying? And then let your winners run. Cut the losses quick, let your winners run, and it's game time, all right? So we will be doing live trading of Forex in my group, in my paid group. If you didn't know I had one, but I've been trading binary options over there. Told him I was waiting on a couple things on sway charts, and it looks like we're getting what we need. So guess what? Come on over to Sway. You know what I'm saying? My affiliate link is below. Sign up to that, man, and holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Coming soon, I will announce when we're going to be doing a live trading over there, and keep y'all posted on this channel. Y'all know I'm about to start uploading way more again, so let's get to it. Happy 2024 to y'all, and let's get to it. Let's go.